So let's get into who we think may be the rookie of the year. As you could tell by this man's nails, no, I'm just kidding, but as you could tell, this is Jared McCain here. We're going to talk a little bit about him and I guess potential 3 other players who may win rookie of the year. So here he averages 16.5 points, 2.3 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and is 13.4 for PI, which already is a pretty great start for a rookie season. He is actually drafted round 1 pick 16 in the 2024 draft. Of course, he is around 20 years old, born in February 20th, 2004. Last attended Duke, and of course, he was in his country, USA. So I'm going to report exactly how much points and minutes and stuff like that he had played in his last 5 games. Now, I believe I missed a game or 2 with these. I'm not too sure because I took these pictures a while ago. So we're going to be missing a couple games. So this is November 22nd. Philly versus the Nets. He had 18 minutes, 9 points, 3 field goals made, a 50% field goal percentage, a 60% 3-point percentage, 0 for free throws. So I'm pretty sure that he didn't make any free throws. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 0 blocks, 0 turnovers, and a +7 for the plus negative. Then in the game before that, on the 20th, Philly against Memphis, he had 41 minutes, so he played way more minutes this time. He had 20 points, 6 field goals made, a 46.2 field goal percentage, a 42.9 3-point percentage, a 100 free throw percentage, and then he had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 3 turnovers, 1 PF, or personal foul, sorry, my bad, and a +5. And then the game before that, November 18th, 2024, he got Philly versus Miami, which they ended up taking a loss. Had 37 minutes, 20 points, 8 field goals made, a 50% field goal percentage, which is just beautiful, a 44.4 3-point percentage. And lastly, he had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and had a -18 that game. 15th, they went against Orlando and obviously got a loss because these Phillies, they ain't good. But 31 minutes, 29 points that game, 10 field goals made, 17 attempted, so he had a 58.8 field goal percentage, and then from the 3 he had a 50% for the 3. Then he had 100 for the free throw. For rebounds, he ended up getting 1 rebound, 4 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 turnovers, but 6 personal fouls, so I guess he fouled out there, and had a +13 that game. Over here against the Cleveland, which Cleveland is just going crazy, so I already know what this is going to look like. But he had 38 minutes, 34 points, so that's pretty crazy. 12 field goals made, 26 attempted, which is a 46.2 field goal percentage, and for the 3-point, he had 46.2. And then he had 100 for the free throws, so his free throws are going crazy. He had 2 rebounds, 10 assists, a double-double, 2 steals, 0 blocks, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and was a -11. As you can see, he seriously impacts his team. On the 23rd, it shows here that he had a strong I think this was published on the 23rd, but strong from 3 and 30-point game. McCain posted 30 points, which is just crazy against Friday's game against the Nets. It says ascend scoring streak on Wednesday, had 20 points there. There's just a lot of reports that are just bringing up in a lot of articles talking about McCain and how he is leading the Sixers. I feel like what makes him a really skilled guard is obviously the way that he plays his offense. So McCain is a skilled passer who can make a variety of passes, including wraparound passes, skip passes, and jumping passes. He's great at passing. He's also good at making the right pass when a defender closes out or when multiple opponents try to double team, right? Next is his driving. McCain is able to drive deep into the paint and finish around the rim. He's also good at using subtle shoulder bumps to create space and get the defense to open up. But his shooting. McCain is just obviously a good shooter, especially off the catch, like the catch and shoot, the catch and off movement, right? Being able to just get a shot up. He's also effective with his pull-up shooting, which can put defense in a bind. His crossovers, I don't think I necessarily really saw too much clips with his crossovers, but maybe he does have some good crossovers. I'm not too sure. I didn't really look that deep. But McCain has a good handle and can use crossovers to shake multiple defenders, right? But on defense, he has his strengths, but he also has his weaknesses, right? So McCain is an attentive defender with a sturdy frame that keeps him from being bullied in the post. He's also a good rebounder for his size. But his weakness is that his size shifts pressures to his offense, and he can be left in the dust by quick twitch guards. He also lacks vertical leaping ability, which can lead to awkward misses from the paint. A little bit into more of his averages. So here, I believe I already said his assists. So here we got 1.3 turnovers. So I guess he averages at least 1 turnover a game, 0.6 steals, 0 blocks, and like I said, his pie chart. And then he has 48.4 field goal percentage. He has a 42.7 3-point percentage and a 97.1 free throw percentage, which is just super high. But he's a negative 1.7. Of course, this is the average. And he averages normally 24 minutes. His defense is 112.5 rating, which is really good. Well, it's actually like 2 points from good, but I'll say it's still pretty good, and it has time to change the same way that these these rookies, a different rookie can end up being crazier, right? But for offense, he has 109 rating, which is great as well. But he has a negative 3.5 net rating, but he has a 56.3 efficient field goal rating. And then a 61.1 true shooting rating or percentage, and then a 26.7 usage percentage, which is just beautiful. But let's go on to the next rookie that has some potential, which I'm sure y'all already know. He plays for the Lakers. Let's jump right into that one. So here we got Dalton Knecht, or I believe is how you pronounce that, right? Dalton Knecht, yes. So he averages 11.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and 9.6 for pie. He was a 2024 round 1 pick 17, so the pick right after Jared McCain. He was born April 19th, 2001. He is 23 years old, 6'6" for his height. And I'm going to talk about the last 5 games that he had. And like I said, these games I took these pictures a couple of days ago. So the 23rd, it was the Lakers versus Denver. It was a loss. He had 28 minutes, 9 points, 3 field goals made, a 42% field goal percentage. He had a 100% free throw percentage and a 25% 3-point percentage. Then he had here 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks, 0 turnovers, 0 steals, 1 personal foul, and the negative 17 when he was on the court. Then for the 21st, he had 39 minutes, 17 points, 7 field goals made, a 50% field goal percentage. He had a 42.9 3-point percentage. So he had a good game that time. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 personal fouls and a +5. On the game on the 19th against Utah, it was a win. He had 38 minutes, 37 points. Oh my goodness, he went crazy that game. 12 field goals made. He had a 75 3-point percentage, and he had a 75 field goal percentage. So I guess all those points must have came from that 3, but I'm not too sure. And then he had a 80% free throw percentage, and he had 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 personal fouls, and a +18. On the 16th, he had 37 minutes. I was about to say 37 points again, but 37 minutes, 27 points, 10 field goals made, and he had a 58.8 field goal percentage. Then he had a 50% 3-point percentage and 100 free throw percentage. He had 7 rebounds. Oh my goodness, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 personal foul, and a +11. On the game on the 15th against, it doesn't even show. Against Sacramento, it was a win. He had 26 minutes, 14 points, 6 field goals made, a 54.5 field goal percentage, a 50 3-point percentage, and he didn't shoot any free throws. So then for rebounds, he had 3 rebounds, 0 across the board, and then a -9. They have a before the NBA for him. They did not have this for Jared, but Dalton appeared in 103 Division I games, 79 starts, averaging 16.9 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, and 29.8 minutes. He scored in double figures in 75 games, including 38 games with 20-plus points, 11 games with 30-plus points, and 140-point performance. He played at the University of Northern Colorado, from 2021 to 23, before transferring to the University of Tennessee, where he was named first-team All-American, second player of the year, Julius Erving Small Forward of the Year, first-team All-Second, and finalist of the Wooden, Naismith, and Lou Olson National Player of the Year honors. Isn't that just such a beautiful thing? But let's get into how Dalton plays, right? So here we're going to talk about Dalton's defense first. So while Dalton shows effort on defense and can put together solid defensive possessions, he is not generally considered an elite defender due to concerns about his lateral quickness and ability to consistently contain quick guards on the perimeter. Some analysis believe he needs to improve his footwork to be more reliable defender in the NBA level, which he obviously has time, right? He's a rookie. But potential for improvement, although not seen as a top-tier defender, Some experts like JJ Redick believe Knecht can grow and become a good defender. But there are some concerns about mobility because his size and foot speed might make it challenging to stay with quicker guards in isolation situations, leading to fouls or if he overcommits. Next, though, there is some positive aspects is that he's known to give a good effort on defense and contribute with steals and active hands when positioned well. Now let's talk about his offense, right? Because he's an offensive player. Here it says is known for his ability to score at all three levels, from inside, mid, and three. Of course, though, we all really know him from that three, making him a versatile offensive threat and a valuable asset for spacing on the floor. He is often praised for his shooting accuracy and ability to create his own shot. So since he has scoring versatility, he can basically score from anywhere on the court, which is just beautiful. He is very accurate and considered one of the best shooters from his draft class. He has great offensive awareness and knows how to find open spots on the court, create scoring opportunities, and his impact on spacing, his shooting ability helps spread the defense and create space for teammates. Dalton averages a 51 field goal percentage, 0.4 turnovers, 0 blocks, 9.6 PI, a 45 3-point percentage, a 93.3 field throw percentage, which is just beautiful, and a plus 3.1. I don't know if I said when he was drafted. Yeah, I did. He averages 23 minutes. His defensive rating is 116. His offensive rating is 124.4. And his net rating is 5.4 net rating, which is beautiful, which is actually in the positive, right? Jared was in the negative, but he's in the positive. His efficient field goal percentage is 65.4, and his true shooting percentage is 67.3. His usage percentage is 16.5. But on to our third rookie. I'm definitely going to fumble his name. I believe it's Zachary Rezarker. I think is how you pronounce it. I'm going to just go with Zachary. He averages 11.5 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 5.5 PI. He was a 2024 round 1 pick 1, which is crazy because at the time I wasn't really focused on basketball, but I didn't even know. He was born April 8th, 2005. He is 19 years old. I want to see that contract. That man is younger than me. How much are you getting paid, my guy? But let's go see his last 5 games. So Atlanta against Chicago, November 22nd. They ended up getting a loss, but he played 16 minutes, 4 points. Okay, I'm not sure if he's a defensive player, so let's see. First, he made 2 field goals made, attempted 4, so he had a 50 at the field goal percentage. For 3-point percentage, I don't think he had any. I honestly moved past it for some reason. But he has 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 1 turnover, and a -9 for that game. On the 20th against the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss. He had 19 minutes, 12 points, 4 field goals made, 10 attempts though, so his percentage was 40% from the field goal. He had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 personal fouls, and a +2. And the way I took this picture, y'all, I'm so sorry, I cannot see his 3-point percentage, so I don't know if he's shooting threes or not, so, and I can't go back either. But on the 18th against Sacramento, it was a win. He had 26 minutes, 18 points, 6 field goals made. His field goal percentage was 54.5. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls, and a -3 for that game. On the 17th, it was a loss to Portland. He had 21 minutes, 11 points, 3 field goals made. His field goal percentage was 50%. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and +9. Sorry, I don't know why I said that backwards. On the 15th against Washington, he had 27 minutes, 11 points, 4 field goals made, a 33.3% field goal percentage. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a +7 for that game. So in his professional career, he was selected by the Hawks with the 1st overall pick, signed to a contract by Atlanta on July 6th, became Atlanta's first #1 overall pick since the 1975 NBA draft. He was the 15th international player to be selected 1st overall, joining Wembanyama in the 2023. Both him and Wembanyama did not play basketball at a U.S. college, marking the first time in the common draft era such a player has been selected 1st overall in back-to-back drafts. So for defense, he is considered a good defender, with his strengths lying in his size, mobility, and ability to contest shots effectively, making him a potential switch defender capable of guarding multiple positions on the court. However, some analysts do note that he needs needs to improve his off-ball defensive awareness to reach his full potential on that end. And like I said, since they're rookies, they definitely have the time to do so. But physical tools, his height, which is 6'9", and wingspan provide an excellent length for defending on the perimeter. And on-ball defense, he is considered a strong on-ball defender, capable of staying with his assignment and contesting shots well. Foot speed, I don't know how to say that last name, or Zachers, I'm not even sure. His mobility allows him to recover quickly when beat on defense. For offense, he is also considered a good offensive player, primarily due to he could shoot three-pointers effectively as a catch and shoot option, making him a valuable asset playing alongside Trae Young. While he might not be a primary ball handler, his off-ball movement and shooting threat are key strengths on offense. Shooting is his most notable offensive skill, and his quick release three-point shot, which allows him to hit contested shots. Off-ball movement, he excels at running off screens and finding open spots on the court to receive passes for catch and shoot opportunities. His fit with Trae Young, his shooting ability is particularly valuable when playing alongside Young, who creates space with his ball handling. But there are some limitations, right? So he has limited creation. While he can score off screens and catch and shoot, Verzaker is not currently considered a primary ball handler or playmaker. So he may always have to be someone who, unless he develops it, that will have to play with somebody else, play with like a star. But rookie development, as a young player, he may still be developing his overall offensive consistency and decision making. So who knows? He could be a playmaker and ball handler at some point. But as of right now, he is a catch and shoot. What is that? So for the season so far, he averages 11.1 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 5.5 PI, 38.9 field goal percentage, 69.2 free throw percentage, 1.2 turnovers, 24.7 3-point percentage, and a negative 3.4. His averaging is 25.4 minutes. His defensive rating is 114.4 rating. Offense rating is 109.1 rating, which makes him a negative 5.4 net rating. He has a 44.4 efficient field goal percentage and is a 48.3 true shooting form percentage, and he is a 20.6 usage percentage. On to the last man here, we got Carlton Carrington on the Washington Wizards. He averages 9.8 points, 4.1 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 7.8 PI. He was a 2024 round 1 pick 14. He is 19 years old, born July 21st, 2005, attended Pittsburgh, And here in the last 5 games in Washington versus Boston, which was a loss, in these last 5 games, they were all losses. He had 22 minutes, 2 points, 5 field goals attempted. And I'm so sorry, guys. For some reason, I blocked up the 3-point percentage and his free throw percentage, like the last dude, too. I don't know why that happened, but I got 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers, and a negative 2. Then on the 18th, he had a loss, which he had 32 minutes, 18 points, 7 field goals made, 16 field goals attempted, which is a 43.8 field goal percentage. He ended up having 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a negative 22. Then on the 17th, he went against Detroit, had 25 minutes, 11 points, 4 field goals made, which was a 57.1 field goal percentage. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a negative 19. So he has a negative almost all the time. On the 15th, he had 7 points, 3 field goals made, which was a 37.5 field goal percentage. He had 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, 0 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, and a negative 8. On the 13th, he had 30 minutes, 13 points, 5 field goals made, a 45.5 field goal percentage. He had 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 turnovers, oh my goodness, and then 4 personal fouls and a negative 20. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of his team, but, he ended up popping up on this list, so maybe he's good in ways that we cannot see. Must be defense, right? He's considered a strong offensive player, so he is a shot creator. Carrington is a great shot creator who can make step-back triples and get to mid-range spots. He's a playmaker. Carrington can create advantages for others by dishing off the teammates, but he has also shown defensive potential. So with steals, Carrington has shown his ability to steal the ball on drives and get deflections. In one game, he had 4 steals against the Rockets. Oh my goodness. Blocks. In his NBA debut, Carrington had 2 blocks on the defensive end, and rebounding. Carrington's rebounding ability is unique for a guard. He has also shown versatility, that he has high-level vision and playmaking ability to play both guard spots, primary or secondary ball handler, pacing all rookies in minutes per game, assists per game, and steals per game. So he still has time to really develop, which is why he is on this list. And here he's averaging for the season 9.5 rebounds. 9.5 points, 4.1 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 7.5 PI, 41.1 field goal percentage, 36 percentage on 3-point. He had an 81.8 free throw percentage and a 1.9 turnover. 0.4 blocks, a negative 12.7 for plus minus. He is averaging 29.3 minutes. His defensive rating is 120.1. His offensive rating is 100.5, which makes him a huge negative 19.6 net rating. He is a 50% efficient field goal percentage, and he has 15.2 usage percentage, and he has a 53.1 true shooting percentage. So honestly, the way that things are looking, I don't understand why he popped up on this list. Maybe he has some potential. That's probably why maybe he's getting better in certain games. But no, yeah, so these were the names that ended up popping up when it came to who was the contestants of Rookie of the Year. Now, I can end up making another video like literally at any other point, because this continuously can change, because, you know, certain players can outplay, certain players can do this, certain players can have a great game, certain players can just end up being great out of nowhere. So as of right now, we got Jared McCain. Really, is Jared McCain and Connect that are kind of side by side. Now, I want to say, on my opinion, I think who's going to win is Jared McCain, simply for the fact that he's on a team that was supposed to be good, but isn't good, right? They have Paul George, they had Embiid. I forgot who the other person was, but they have them on that team, and they just got Jared, who is just going crazy on that team. So I feel like it's necessarily going to be him, because, you know, with Connect, he is playing with LeBron, he's playing with Davis, he's playing with, you know, all these other players that are on this team that simply, it's considered a good team. So it's like, if Connect becomes Rookie of the Year, it's like, or if he does something good, it's like, you know, it's because LeBron got you open, or LeBron did this. It's not really because of him, right? Jared is making opportunity on his own, while Connect would have to, you know, the opportunity would be made for him. So I feel like Jared should win Rookie of the Year, but then again, I feel like more people know about Connect simply for the fact that he is on the Lakers. So it will strictly be tough. I don't know how Rookie of the Year works. I'm not sure if it's like a vote or if it's like the NBA and just ends up doing it, but I 100% think that Jared McCain should be winning that Rookie of the Year so far, because he could get injured. Who knows, right?